ladies and gentlemen. This is Akshat over here. I'm a life transformation coach and a trainer. And today, this video is about why you might be delusional. Human beings are delusional. I'm sure you'd have heard of that from somewhere, someplace, or someone. So, what do we mean when we say delusion? Delusion is making something false appear real in your mind. And this video is about proving that statement. But it's only for the 90% of you though, not everyone. The 10% is the concession given to the self-aware. But it could be me, it could be you, or it could be so many people around you. But you wouldn't be able to spot the unself-aware till you're self-aware yourself. And that's the catch. What makes us so delusional? And what does lack of self-awareness have to do with it? We're delusional about who we are, what we want, what we don't want, what we like, what we don't like. Unfortunately, most of us are going forward in life this way. But are we really going forward though? This false sense of achievement, the sense of what makes us so fulfilled, it's almost so deeply embedded in our minds that we would never be able to agree on otherwise. While I truly empathize with you on that front, I also respect you enough to tell you that you are delusional. Now, what's going on in your mind is this quick scan of understanding what makes you self-aware and if you cross that list. Correct? Hell if I'm wrong. But that's a good question though. The fact that you thought this meant that you're making progress. So kudos on that front. Now let's skip forward and make this more exciting. So self-awareness is an extremely broad concept. I would argue, and most would agree, that it's a lifelong journey. You're never truly going to stop learning things about yourself as a person. Human beings are very vast that way. And I think that's amazing. But it also pains me to think of the fact that there's so many people outside who believe that they are boring, dull, and uninteresting. It pains me, but it also amuses me. It's a very weird mix. A self-aware person, to me, is one who understands why they do what they do the way that they do. And to be self-aware, I'll give you a quick checklist, the one that you've been waiting for. So 3 points. Number 1, you are extremely aware of your thoughts and emotions, and you also hold the courage to point the finger at yourself. Number 2, you are extremely aware of your self-talk, and you know exactly the messages that your mind sends you every single time you're engaging in conversations with yourself or with others. You'll be surprised to know how many devilish thoughts that we have in our minds that we never confront. Number 3, you are extremely aware of how your emotions are serving you, if they are pushing you forward or if they are pulling you backwards in life. Somewhere inside of me, despite the facts and figures, I truly believe that we are extremely self-aware beings. I mean, what else does the most commonly used phrase, nobody knows you better than yourself, mean? But there's a catch with this though. Although I do believe in this, here's what I think comes into the way of our already acquired self-knowledge. And I call it delusion by false narrative. Today, to break out of the delusion by false narrative is harder than ever. In a world wrapped up by technology, it's so difficult for us to find out what we truly like, what you truly want, what you truly desire. Although you cannot throw away the technology that you're so well accustomed to, you could learn to use it to your advantage. Develop habits, rituals, tame your social media, for your inner media. Because here's what I believe, that your mind will forever be more vast than the internet ever can. And that's just a fact. So feed off your own content. It's all in you. So practice self-awareness and break out of these toxic patterns that you have created for yourself, which you would so like to believe, but one that would never make you happy. Because think about it this way. Would you like to live your life which serves to your happiness and contributes to others? Or would you like to live a life which serves to your narrative and contributes to nobody? Think about it. You get to decide which one you want. If your mind believes that you're self-aware and ignores the message that put across over here, just know that 90% of the people in this world believe that they are self-aware while they're not. And that's just facts. And also know that while you could be self-aware, and I'm not saying that you're definitely not, just know that a self-aware person never fears re-questioning themselves on that front. And if you, at any point in this video, even the slightest bit of fear came into your mind to re-questioning yourself on your level of self-awareness, then you, my friend, have a lot to reconsider on. I hope you figure this one out. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for watching.